Hello, it's me, Mayo Hosko. This is me after I woke up from my 24-hour stream, of which I only ended up being awake for 20 hours of. So, as soon as I woke up, I did my stuff on Forge of Empires, which is the mobile gaming that I am obsessed with, and I literally time a third of my schedule around it. And after that, I realized that I needed to trim out the last 6 hours of the part 3 of my 24-hour stream. And so while I am trimming that out in my video editor, I'm gonna go back to the chat replay from the 4-hour mark of part 3, which thank you for helping me get that to 23 likes. And I'm gonna give my reactions to the bullshit comments of when I was asleep on the job, because some of these I looked over some of these already, and they're pretty funny. So before I went to bed, there were some birds chirping outside, which is what these guys are talking about. Yeah. So people were complaining that I wasn't building. People were trying to get me to extend the stream time. People were joking that I'm getting old, even though I'm only 23. People were trying to get me to get spiked with more caffeine. People were trying to get me to drink alcohol. Zissou is correct. If Macro was on the panel, I would have definitely tried to get myself energized, because I love doing streams with my friends, especially Mark and some other people out there. I didn't want you guys to see me when I was asleep. I did have a warm sleep. I ended up sleeping for 9 hours. People were gambling with their stream currency. I'm definitely never going to consume cocaine. People were insinuating that there's a cat in my house, of which there's not. Johnny G was being sarcastic about my content. I'm not sure if it'll count as watch hours these last 6 hours, because I'm editing it out. Yeah. So I am Sleepy Hosko. I was not doing risky business. I was asleep when this happened. What else? Clicking Cliff couldn't gamble because he forgot to press the shift on. No, sorry, because he pressed the I instead of the exclamation mark. And I think because of that, Cliff went to bed. Jay was amazed that I finally fell asleep. Now this is the part that really got me. So Zissou said a few things. The Pepsi Max caffeine didn't work. I'm not giving anyone any refunds. I'm still going to call it a 24-hour stream. It's just that it will only be a 23-hour broadcast. So it went from being awake for 24 hours to a 24-hour broadcast to 24 hours in the title, because that was my goal all along. And this is what made me laugh. Zissou said it'd be fun to see Mayo catch up with chat, which is what I'm doing right now. No, I can't extend my time because I would have to then pay for StreamYard. I was considering leaving my camera on, but then I decided not to. I was not dreaming of Pepsi Max at all. What else? More people were gambling with their stream currency. I was going to try wake up, but I didn't. I was still asleep. People were trying to turn Pepsi Max into a meme, and I think it would be awesome if people did turn Pepsi Max Mayo Hosko into a meme with like my logo on a can of Diet Pepsi or something. That would be funny. I don't dream of vintage Lego advertising. I don't have to because I got gifted that. I was proper tired. I'm not going to sleep through Christmas because there's too much darts and NFL football to watch. I did I did die and then I came back to life, Johnny. I did actually fall asleep, Luke. People putting up the sleeping emoji. People were taken aback that other people were still gambling. Cool Han Luke did enter the green room, but that did not wake me up. We got Justin Morrison who came into the chat. We got Lego Team B who came back in the chat. People in my country were threatening to call me on the telephone. What else? I didn't hear my phone ringing, and when I went to check my phone, I didn't see any unread text messages or missed phone calls. I did feel fine when I was asleep, Dario. What else? I did end up sleeping through it. I didn't make 24 hours, I made 20. So if you can see, I'm scrolling through chat in 5-minute increments. What else was going on? Looks like we got the Brickable Cow came in here, and they said a couple things. I'd say he got a restart and redo the 24-hour. That's not happening. Cliff thinks that this one doesn't count. I know that people will hold me accountable for this forever because this will go down in history. I was not trying to find the red brick that Macro was finding. I was trying to find the 1x2 white Technic brick with the axle pinhole. I was not looking for trans clear bricks. What else are people saying? Well, Jay, that's the Brickable Cow's fault for not getting on my schedule. I don't... You know, if I had a stream deck, I would try to put up some snoring sound effects. It was lame, Cal. And I am awake, Jay, and reading all of this is funny. I was muted. Paradisa. Everyone knows my streams because of Paradisa. What else is going on? Hoarder came back into the chat. Big Nate Bricks came into the chat. Crimson Toaster came back. Oh, apparently Johnny G did call me. I don't know why I saw that as not a missed call. See, someone was glad that they didn't have to see me sleeping on the job. And you know, all of these guys could have actually seen me building Lego if they were in chat for the first 20 hours of my stream. You guys just decided to show up 3 hours to go. What were you doing all Friday night and Saturday afternoon? What else are people saying? Yeah, I have never eaten sour yogurt. After Mark left that comment, I was streaming for another 2.5. I was not on any panel. I joined the sleep train. Cobra came in to try and derail. Wrong. And if you guys did send me any reels, your DMs are getting restricted. What else? Johnny G, you're not blocked, you are restricted. Because you violated the terms of service. People did like the stream because we got up to 20 to 23 likes. It was supposed to be a power nap, it turned it into a full-on sleep. I hope that didn't drain too much of my phone's battery then. You know, you guys were saying it would be cool to see me building the Natural History Museum on the Hoosier live stream. Well, I would happily do that if I was invited, of which I'm not. If you guys are so desperate to see me build a Lego on Hoosier Brick's stream, maybe you guys should convince him to actually invite me to his streams. Maybe the reason why I'm not on some people's panels is because I'm not invited. Yes, I always support people talking about sport. They did make an NFL player before in the CMFs. And they've made 4 different cheerleaders. No, sorry, they've made 3 different cheerleaders. Oh, I just saw that we got an extra like on the stream. A bounty hunter came back into the chat while I was sleeping. Dave must have got home from the gym and people were trying to summon me like I'm the Beetlejuice. I guess this is when my icon gave out. Not sure how an icon gives out exactly. Yeah, and Zisui noticed that my avatar changed. This is the second to last block of comments right here. Okay, no one commented there. And then we got the creature who came into the chat, who roasted me for power napping for 6 hours. So it looks like that was all of the comments from when I was sleeping, at least all of the relevant comments. Yeah, that was all of the relevant comments. So, yeah, that was not pretty. That was not pretty, but I still streamed longer than I think anyone who showed up in my chat who was on my... No, sorry, wrong. That's wrong. Only one person who was on my panel during my 20 out of 24 hour stream, or who came into the chat has streamed longer than me, which was Mark, because Mark once did a 39-hour stream, and he was attempting that to be a 50-hour stream. He got to 39 hours and then called it quits. Yeah, so that was me reacting to the bullshit comments after I went to sleep. I wanted to document this in history because it was a funny moment, and it looks like a lot of you guys shared some good laughs, and I'm expecting some creative jokes and memes at my expense, and I welcome all of that humor because humor is relevancy and relevancy is currency on social media. Anyway, thank you for watching. This reaction will probably get uploaded for the event of my 12-year anniversary video. So I'll just say thank you for helping me get to 12 years on YouTube. It's been a blast over the past 12 years, particularly when I rebooted my channel almost 4.5 years ago. Thank you everyone, you guys mean the world to me. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.